Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm really excited to be doing this video and sharing it with you. You always ask me where I get my photos printed, how I print my photos, all that good stuff, and I've shared recently, or I'm going to say a few years ago, how I print them at home, but there's certain sizes that I print outside of my house. I don't do them at home. I get them printed at Persnickety Prints. And I've shared that with you guys before. Whoever asks, I let you guys know. And I love Persnickety Prints. I've been a huge fan of theirs for years. I've been printing my photos there for years. And I'm just a big fan of them. They have amazing quality. The shipping is so fast, it's ridiculous. And they have so many sizes to choose from. Sizes from 12 by 12s, 4x8s, 4x4s, anything you can imagine is on their site, and it's really easy to use. Their website is simple. Now, what I thought I would do is kind of share my recent Persnickety Prints order and share with you the different sizes that I like to print at Persnickety Prints, and also kind of share a few projects on how I use those certain sizes in my projects. Like I've said before, I've used them all the time. Whenever you see those larger photos in my projects here on my YouTube channel, those were definitely printed through Persnickety Prints. But I just thought it would be pretty cool to kind of do a whole video about it. And the best part is there's a giveaway. The amazing team at Persnickety Prints is doing a giveaway for my subscribers. So definitely wait until the end of this video and I'll talk a little bit about that giveaway and let you know how to enter that giveaway, but you do not want to miss out on it. It's a really good one. And I just wanted to say again, thank you so much, Persnickety Prints, because you guys are going to be so happy when you see this giveaway. So anyways, I'm going to flip around my little camera and share with you my latest order from Persnickety Prints. Okay, you guys, so let's start. This is my recent order from Persnickety Prints, and I placed a large order of pictures of my son's recent trip to France. I shared with you that I'm going to be documenting his France trip in a 6x8 album. I wanted to share with you all the different sizes that you can use in a 6x8 album if you're documenting your recent travels, a special moment, a special occasion. These are great sizes to use in your 6x8 album. Now, this first size is an 8x12. Yes, an 8x12. All I'm gonna do is end up trimming the center and have a 2-spread layout with a large photo. It's gonna pop off my pages. It's gonna look awesome, and I'm really, really excited for this size. Like I said earlier, it never fails. You can find any print, any size at Persnickety Prints. And I have this other one right here that's gonna look amazing. Just a photo of my son, his teammates, and his coaches in France. It's just beautiful. They got to go to Normandy and be a part of the D-Day parade, which is going to be great to document in his 6x8 album. Next up is the photo booth. These are really fun, really cool. Now, when I placed the order, I thought these would look really cool if I just punched a few holes and just slid them right into my album, maybe back to back or something. He just had some photos of what he ate, some photos of selfies at the museum. I thought these were cute because he had a bunch of these types of photos. So I thought they would look really cute as little photo booths. Really adorable. And this would actually be as well really cool to use in my traveler's notebook, so you don't just have to use it in a 6x8 album. And these would look really neat in a traveler's notebook as well. But I just thought this was a cool size to play with as well. These are 6x8 prints, and what I love about Persnickety Prints that you can add a border to your photos. So you'll always end up getting a question if you wanted to add a border or without a border. Sometimes I add borders, sometimes I don't, but I really love borders, especially in 6x8 form. I just think like they look really cool, and I love this photo of the kids at the Eiffel Tower. I have plenty to document, so I ordered a bunch in 6x8. The prices are amazing. I'm telling you, it's so much cheaper to print through Persnickety Prints than print them at home and worry about your ink going out and just using all that photo paper. I just find it so much easier to get everything printed through them. But you can see how crisp, amazing. Look at that. That is just beautiful. The quality is just unbelievable. So I'm going to be, like I said, documenting his trip, and these 6x8s are going to look really, really cool in his album. Now, next up is one of my all-time favorite size. It's the 4x8. You guys always ask me when I use this size in my traveler's notebook where and how I get my photos printed. Any 4x8s you see in my traveler's notebook, they were printed at Persnickety Prints. Now, I made some 4x8s for my son's album because I love to kind of mix it up a little bit and just add different sizes in one album. It just makes the album more interactive. So I'm still gonna be using some of these 4x8s in his album, and some are gonna end up going in my traveler's notebook. I also did print some photos from June, which is coming up, which are these. Let me put these aside real quick. So I printed some food photos. These photos are from my husband and daughter. They went to Amsterdam and they sent me a few photos that I wanted to document in my traveler's notebook. Pool photos, family photos. I went to Florence and the Machine's concert, so I want to document that as well. You can see how amazing these photos turned out. Even though my son's phone, he took most of these pictures through his phone, and it's not the best quality, I guess, through his phone, but they still look amazing because Persnickety Prints is amazing like that. This is one of my favorite photos. That's one of his best friends. But anyways, I just love, love, love these prints. I love the 4x8s. These are perfect for traveler's notebooks or 3x8 albums. You can kind of trim them down a little bit and slide them in your 3x8 pockets. And you can use them in larger albums and use 4x8 pockets to add your photos in. But I also wanted to share with you how I get some 6x12 printed at Persnickety Prints and how I use it, and 12x12s. 12x12s are one of my favorites as well because they fit perfectly in a 12x12 Project Life album. So I'm gonna grab that and share with you how those turn out. So here's how I use a 6x12. I switched to a 6x12 album recently for my Project Life, and these 6x12 prints just fit so nicely on one spread. You can even use a 12x12 and kind of trim it in the center and use it on both sides, which is pretty cool. I also added one up front as my intro page right here of the family from our trip to the Philippines. Love that look. It just looks really cool. And I just love those larger photos in my Project Life album. So those are 6x12s. I'm going to share with you a 12x12. Okay, so this is how I would use a 12x12 in my Project Life album. Usually I'll just trim them down to fit into my pockets, and I'll remove a piece of my photo and add a card just to kind of represent the year. This is a great intro page for any Project Life album. It's so simple, so easy. You don't even really have to do anything. Just get your printed and add them into the pockets and you're good to go. This is my favorite way to start my Project Life albums, and it's just so simple, and it pops. It makes your album look so cool. So that's a 12x12, and I'm going to share some different projects with you using different sizes from Persnickety Prints as well. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know how much I love my 4x8s, especially in my traveler's notebook, and I want to share with you how I use them in my traveler's notebook. This is a very simple spread. Just used my photo. It's the focal point of the whole layout. Didn't have to do much. Just used my title to kind of represent my photo, and that's it. I even used it in black and white, which is pretty cool. I use even larger photos in my traveler's notebook, something like this. This is an 8x8, and I just trimmed off like the corner of my photo and created a little cluster for it. Look how beautiful that large photo looks in a traveler's notebook. Again, you don't have to stick to 4x8s in your traveler's notebook. Use those larger ones, create some folds for your large photos, or just use it for the whole spread. I love this photo, and I just really wanted to use a large one for it. Here's another one where I trimmed some of my photo down so I can add some embellishments. So I actually printed this in a 4x8, but yet trimmed it a little bit smaller and used it kind of like, I don't know, asymmetrical kind of thing, I guess. It just looks really neat. I love how that one turned out. Here's another 4x8 that I actually trimmed out. So I fussy cut out around my hand and my ice cream and used it to kind of pop off my spread. I could have definitely kept it as a 4x8, But sometimes you don't even have to use your 4x8 as a 4x8. Fussy cut out something important from that picture and use it on your spread. It makes a huge impact and it pops off your spread and it just looks really, really cool. Okay guys, so those are my favorite sizes to get printed at Persnickety Prints. Of course, they have so many other sizes to choose from. These are the sizes I like to use in my projects. Like I shared, the 4x8, 12x12s, the 6x12s, 6x8s, all these sizes are amazing. You can kind of play around with it, go through their sizes and kind of play, think outside the box and print those different sizes and make them work into your project. Believe me, they look really, really cool. When your album is small, but you use those larger photos, it just pops off your spread and it makes everything look really neat. Anyways, I'm gonna flip this camera around so I can tell you a little bit about the giveaway because you do not wanna miss it. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I just wanted to pop in and let you know a little bit more about the giveaway. Now, Persnickety Prints put a little giveaway for my subscribers, and I'm gonna add the link in the description box for you. All you have to do is click on that link, follow the instructions off of Persnickety Prints blog, and you are entered into the giveaway. They are giving away a $25 gift card to Persnickety Prints, which is pretty awesome, and a Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook Kit and a Studio Calico cover, Traveler's Notebook cover, which is so awesome. I love both these companies, and to have a little giveaway for you guys with some of my favorite companies' products is great. So definitely check out that link in the description box. You do not want to miss out on this giveaway. Like I shared earlier, you can find all the sizes you can imagine at Persnickety Prints' website. Even if you want to do huge posters for your room or you want to print the smallest 2x2 photo, it's on their website. So definitely check it out. I'm going to add all the links in the description box. I hope this was helpful, and I hope I answered some of your questions through this video about where I get my prints printed. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.